What's good, guys? You guys already know it's the motherfucking queen. I'm back. Okay, so, this video is kind of a little bit hard for me to do. I'm kind of nervous to do it a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm a little nervous to do it, but I'm just kind of gonna share my story because I know a lot of like teens that are coming out right now are having trouble or are still in the closet but are scared. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like talk about my story and kind of like give advice of like not to do what I did. So yeah, keep on watching and hear my story. Okay, so let's go all the way back. Okay, so I never really like sat down with my parents and kind of like told them that I was. I didn't really know how. Oh my god, there's a fly. I never really knew how to kind of like really sit down and tell them, especially with my dad. Um, yeah, I never knew kind of like what to say. So what I did, which I feel like was kind of like a bad idea, I kind of just started doing stuff slowly. Like I slowly started putting on like makeup and stuff and just started, changing my style a little bit and starting to become like more like feminine. Um, but I kind of wish I would have like just sat down with my parents and like just told them like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gay, this is what I want to do. Like, yeah, I feel like it would have been a little bit better if I did that instead of kind of just hiding from them and then kind of hiding some stuff that I was doing, like putting on makeup secretly, and yeah. But I kind of came out in like middle school. I remember like everything. I remember like just telling my friends like, yeah, I'm coming out. And I remember like telling a couple of my friends like, yeah, go tell everyone that I'm out. Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Like, I just wanted everyone to know, like, what I was, I guess. Seventh grade, it was okay. Like, um, everyone knew I was, but then like eighth grade, that's when I kind of like started getting like teased and stuff, and I would get like a little bit hurt. Like, I don't know, like I just like when I would like straight guys and stuff, they would always like laugh at me and everything. But I always had friends that really like supported me and stuff, and that's what. And I'm glad I had that because I'm glad like I wasn't just like by myself and stuff. But now I'm gonna talk about kind of like my relationship with like my dad. Um, he still doesn't accept me for who I am. And to be honest, I just think it's kind of sad because I've been doing this since like freshman year. So I've been doing it for a while and he still doesn't accept it, and it's kind of annoying and it's kind of sad. And like when I go with him some days, like when I go to his house or something, I feel like I have to act some other way. I feel like I can't really like be myself. Um, but now I'm kind of slowly starting to like wear makeup in front of him, but like not all crazy. Like I like when we go visit like my grandma and stuff, I don't wear any because I just don't want to hear him. Because I remember I wore a full face in front of him this one time, and he exploded and went off on me. And that was kind of like a new side that I've seen of him. Like, I've never seen him get that mad at me, like, ever. So it was really shocking for me. And that day, I remember I went to work. He dropped me off at work, and the ride to work, that's when he was just popping off on me. And yeah, so yeah, it wasn't healthy. I remember that day I was literally like hella sad. Ah, bitch, my fucking cat just. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what he told me. I'm kind of exposing him low-key, but he doesn't even know I got a YouTube channel. So what he told me was, you know, basically, that's not right. You know, guys don't do that. That's not normal. And what really hurt me the most was he was just like, if you ever wear makeup in this car, or no, if I ever see you wearing makeup, you're never gonna step seat in this car ever again. And I was just like, oh my god, like, are you serious? And after that day, I remember I had him pick me up, and I remember the ride home back, it was silent. I was fucking silent. He was silent. It was just really awkward, and I still remember that day. And he never apologized that day. He never did anything. And till this day, I still can't really wear makeup in front of him because, I mean, I could, but I just don't feel like hearing him, like, ugh, it's just so unhealthy, like, seriously. So yeah, but my mom, she's kind of like a different story. I kind of told her, like, later, like, I told her actually, like, probably, like, maybe, like, 2016 that I was, like, she just asked me this one time, and I was just like, yeah, I am. And she was just, you like guys? And I was just like, yeah. And then I remember I had makeup on, too, and I was just like, yeah, you really think I'm gonna like girls with a fucking full-ass face? Okay. So yeah, she says a little some like little remarks too sometimes. I don't know why. It's just because when she gets mad, she says like, but like till this day, she knows what I want to do, and she knows kind of like my dream and stuff. And now she's kind of like okay with it now. Well, she's actually okay with everything because I mean, my brother is too. That's another thing I have to say too. My dad, he thinks that I kind of like took over my brother. And I didn't, to be honest, because I been feeling like a certain way since like second grade. I remember like I used to like check out like boys and stuff. So yeah, like no, him saying that to me, it just makes no sense because I've always been like feminine. I've always been around my mom most of my whole life, and I feel like I connected with my mom more than my dad. But don't get me wrong, me and my dad, we had like me growing up as a child, like we had a lot of like good like memories and stuff. But yeah, he still doesn't accept me, and I don't even really like talking to him about what I do now. Like I haven't even told him that I have a YouTube channel. I don't even want to, because I know he just doesn't accept it. And just like 2 weeks ago, I was talking to him about my Mexico trip, which is in like 2 weeks, and my birthday's also in 2 weeks. What's up? On the 14th. I was talking to him. Yeah, we were talking about Mexico and stuff, and he was just like, "Oh, they're probably gonna feel some type of way with you having nails and stuff," and I was just like, "No, they're not. It's okay now. Like, people, it's kind of okay to come out now." And he was just like, like to do all that like weird stuff. And I popped off. I was just like, see, y'all don't believe in my dreams. You guys don't believe what I want to do. And I told him, I was just like, watch, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. And watch, when I get big, this sounds kind of sad, but I'm gonna push him away because you are tearing me down on what I want to do. So yeah, why should I, in the future, let you be by my side when you never pushed me to do anything? What you did do is tear me down, but I don't get tear down because I don't focus on negative comments. I don't focus on, people telling me, no, you can't do that. And I believe in myself and I know I could do it. So yeah, and I love my dad. He's always there for me and like whenever I need something. But when it comes to like me and like what I do now, it's kind of like I can't have that conversation with him. We can't have that. So yeah. But the advice that I want to give to people that are still like still hiding in the closet, I just would say it's hard telling your parents, sitting down with your parents, and just telling them. I would say it's more harder for dads too because, yeah. But I would suggest you guys to really just sit down with your parents and just tell them, because if you hide it from them, they're gonna just be really sad and they're really gonna feel lost and they're gonna feel like they're not doing their job of you not telling them like your secrets and stuff. So yeah, like I would really suggest you guys to do that and not do what I did and kind of like hide it from them. And what also I could talk about is like my family from my dad's side. They don't really know much about what I do. I mean, they have me on social media and stuff, but they don't see me like this in person. And the reason why is because I'm with my dad when I go over there. So I feel like I have to kind of push that away and just have my regular self. But yeah, like sometimes I just feel like I disappointed them sometimes because growing up with my cousins and stuff, I was like, still am. I was like the main like cousin. Like when I would go to grandma's house, like all the motherfucking cousins would come over. So yeah, and I feel like my uncles and stuff, they think that I'm a bad role model because I'm showing this to them and they think that they're gonna like take over and stuff. Like no, they don't have to follow me. And I feel like that's what they're afraid of. And I have lost my respect for one of my uncles because every time I see him, he always has to say some slick ass comments and like either about my nails or like, my makeup and stuff. And when I seen him, I think it was like on Thanksgiving or something like that, he said something about my nails and he was just like, oh, let me chop those off with some pliers. And I was just like, chop them off. I mean, they're probably not gonna come off, but you could try. And yeah, like me, I'm not afraid to defend myself. If you come at me, I'll come at you harder. Like, you asked for it. So yeah, and what's crazy is I've learned to defend my own self. Like, yeah, I really think it's crazy. Like, I just have so much, like, and I feel like that's why I built so much confidence in myself because I've been through so much and, with family even tearing me down too. really kind of taught me to just not just go over that and just keep going. So yeah, that's what I feel like I really learned in myself. And I sometimes I'm really proud of myself. Like, I don't care when people, you know, pick on me or like say like little comments and stuff. Like, I always get like comments sometimes. Well, like I'm always like commenting on like Nicki, or like when they're comparing like Nicki and Cardi and stuff. Some people be like, "Oh, you could still see that Adam's apple," or like, "We know you're a guy," blah blah blah, and I'll respond like, "It's right here. Like, okay, I'm not trying to hide it. Like, what the fuck?" And I'm not trying to be transgender. So yeah, and I feel like that's what you guys need to hear too. I don't want to be transgender. I just want to be me. I'm just Sammy, and yeah, I don't see myself doing that. And I never really pictured myself doing that either. And I support anyone that, you know, is and is, you know, in that process of doing it. But personally, in me, I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Yeah, back to my uncles from my dad's side. Um, well, one, I lost my respect for, and I can gain respect if he apologizes, but I don't think he ever will. And my dad's dad, he's another one too. I feel so bad, but I don't care. Like, dude, they irritate me, and it's annoying. Um, I remember this one time. This was like in like 2016. Yeah, like junior year or something. My dad, he told me, I remember he was just like, "Oh, I went to go visit my dad, blah, blah," and then he showed me a picture of you with makeup on. And me, I was just like, "Oh, really?" And then my dad, of course, "Why are you wearing that shit? Like, you're a boy, you're not a girl. Like, you don't want people looking at that." And me, I mean, I was a little worried at that time, so I just stayed quiet. Um, but my dad's dad, I never really considered him as a grandpa because he never did anything as a grandpa. Even when I would go to my uncle's house, my uncle lives at a farm, and like he lives like in a little like house, and then my dad's dad lives in also another house, and they own like a big ass like ranch. It's pretty sick. I like going there sometimes, but the way they be acting, I don't know. But yeah, he never treated me like a grandpa, and that's why I don't really talk to my dad's dad. Like, even when we go visit over there, I mean, I say hi, of course. You know, I don't want to be rude, but yeah, he's another one. He like lurks through my shit, and I'm just like, why are y'all so pressed over me? I'm not doing anything. I graduated high school. I'm working motherfucking jobs, actually three plus YouTube. Um, what else? Yeah, like I was going to college, but I dropped out because I'm doing this because this is my motherfucking dream, and I want to focus on this. And I do plan on going to school, but I just really want to focus on this. Um, but yeah, like I love all my family, but just sometimes the way they treat me sometimes can just make me like, yeah. Um, and, but yeah, that's kind of like my story of what I've been through. There's many more stuff, but I don't want to really share much because it's kind of low key personal for me, and I don't want to really put it out there. Um, but my advice just to people is just really always connect with your parents and always tell them like if there's something wrong, first thing you do is literally go to your parents. Always really connect with your parents. And sometimes it's hard too. Sometimes like I have problems with, you know, my parents sometimes, you know. I mean, we're teenagers obviously, but I just feel like it's always good to really be close to your parents because, you know, you never know. Okay, so y'all, I think I'm done for this video. Um, I just wanted to kind of like put my story out there because I wanna connect with you guys more, and I want to kind of like really kind of show like experiences that I had um, through my process. What you guys could do, you guys already know what to do. Like and subscribe and watch my recent videos. And oh, also I want to say one more thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take like a 2 week break because I need to relax. I haven't had some me time in a while. I just been working a lot. Um, so yeah, and I'm going to Mexico in like 2 weeks. When we go there, and when we'll land on the 13th, I believe, and then the next day it's my motherfucking birthday. I'll be 19. Oh my god, this trip like came by like so fast. Like we planned it in like I think like May, and it's already here and it's crazy. I still have to buy like hella like swimming trunks and like hella shit. I'm trying to look cute as fuck out there because I can be in the clubs over there, and I'm about to be like, you never know, I might find a man out there. We'll see. I just want to let you guys know. I am gonna be filming a lot out there too. Cause we'll be there for like a whole last week. So yeah, I'll do a lot of filming there. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm gonna take a 2 week break. So if you guys don't really like hear from me a lot, you guys know why. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. My next video will probably be like when I come back from, I don't know how to say where I'm going. It's something Verta though. Puerta Verta. Yeah. It's something like that. So yeah, that would probably be my next video. That would be my Mexico vlog / birthday. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.